Marak, Muk Muk, Marakan, Waramu, Maraj, Natitang Nunga. 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 Hirabo menga Natitang Nunga. Wani Ninduan. Naiga Joranai wa Banjiwan. We're going to sing a little song to pay respects to our Mother Earth, but also our old people that run through our land, but also run through our blood. This song is called Mingayung, Your Mother. Wananga Mingayung, Wada Mingayung, Minga da Ninya. Wananga Mingayung, Wada Mingayung, Mengada Ninya, Molada Gamra, Ngaomba, Yerabo Ngaoda, Wananga Mingayung, Wada Mingayung, Mingada Ninya, Molada Gamra, Marumba, Yerabo Ngaoda. Thank you very much. Let's pay respects to our Mother Earth, but also our grandmothers, our mothers, our aunties and our sisters, and also our wise old men as well. And now I'd like to ask Auntie May to come and do a welcome to country.
Let's see if I can get it right. Good evening, everyone. My name is May Button. My dad is a Dunghutti man from the Mid-North Coast. My mum is a Bidwell Kurnai. And I am born in the middle, Dharawal. And I would like to acknowledge and pay my respects to my elders, past, present, and of the future. And I would like to acknowledge the land on which we walk, we stand, we sit, we look. The land of the Wari Wari, the land of the Eora, the land of the Dharawal, the Yuan, the saltwater people. And as an elder, it's an honour and a privilege to be here to do this, even though it's challenging. You wouldn't think growing up I would sit in the corner even visiting family. I'd say hello in a whisper and that'd be it. They wouldn't hear boo out of me. My cousins still tell me today they can't believe the difference in me. And standing up here in front of everybody is a challenge, but it's worth it. I would also like to acknowledge the students on this special night or evening, and everyone up here on stage. Welcome. I would like to acknowledge the family, the parents, the fathers, the aunties, the uncles, the grandparents, here tonight, and say welcome. Yulunga Yulunga, which is welcome. But I'd also would like to say to the students, if I can, you can. There will be times in your life where challenges will confront you, and you will think, shall I, will I, or won't I? My advice is go with what's in your heart. Don't listen to your head, because most of the time it always tells you do the wrong thing. If you listen with your heart, then you'll be led in the right direction. It's your dream and your vision. Follow it, because only you can. Others, there will be times obstacles will come your way. But I've learnt to jump. I've learnt to roll under. I've learnt to run around. I've learnt to take hold of a waddy and bash it down. But I'm proof that if I can, you can. And I'd like to congratulate you on this big achievement, because it is. It's something I wished I had done, but I didn't have the brain to do it. But I learned in participating that also gives you marks. So when I went to TAFE, did courses, I volunteered, especially in my first aid course. If you can't volunteer, then how are you going to do CPR on someone else? So I volunteered to be the teacher's dummy. And on that note, because I was the dummy for the series, guess what my marks were for being a dummy as well? 98% out of 100. And like I said, if you can't get up when the teacher's asking for volunteers on your in doing first aid, well then how are you going to jump up and help somebody if they need your help? Sometimes they just need someone to stand beside them and hold their hand, that's all. But I'm living proof that if I can, you can. Achieve your dreams and make them happen. Run the race and run it well, and you'll get there. Congratulations and thank you.
G'day and welcome everyone. My name is Professor Sean Brawley. I'm the Deputy Vice-Chancellor Strategy and Assurance here at the University of Wollongong. I'm thrilled to be your Master of Ceremonies for this afternoon's ceremony. I'd like to acknowledge our Indigenous Strategy Unit and our local Aboriginal community. Their leadership has brought to life a vision for an inclusive, reconciled and united Australia through this graduation ceremony, where we recognise that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are the knowledge holders of country. Thank you for joining us here today on this special occasion. Before we begin proceedings, I just ask you to make sure that your mobile phone is turned to silent. The university is extremely proud of our graduates, and we are immensely excited to celebrate your achievements in person today. We also congratulate family and friends who have supported our graduates on their journey. We know our graduates have been through a lot. They have endured the many aspects of the COVID pandemic, and they have triumphed. And so we are here today to congratulate the graduates on their many achievements and to acknowledge their dedication and commitment to their goals and their aspirations to make our community and our world a better place. Please join me in congratulating them. Can I now ask you to please stand for an instrumental version of the Australian National Anthem? Thank you. You may be seated. I would now like to introduce the Deputy Chancellor, one of the university's highest officials, Mr. Robert Ryan, to give the congratulatory address.
Graduates, family and friends, welcome to this graduation ceremony. My name is Robert Ryan. I'm the Deputy Chancellor of the University of Wollongong, and I'm honoured to be here with you today. It is truly one of the highlights of my role to witness students celebrate this great milestone. I'd like to thank the Indigenous Strategy Unit and the members of our Aboriginal community for your leading of the procession today. The smoking ceremony was incredibly moving and makes these events very special. I pay my respects to Aboriginal elders past and present and acknowledge their continued spiritual and cultural connection to the lands on which the University of Wollongong campuses are located. As part of today's celebration, we are focusing on the themes of the artwork Cultural Healing by artists Auntie Lorraine Brown and Auntie Narelle Thomas from the Kumadichi United Aboriginal Corporation. You will see this artwork all around you on your graduation booklets as part of the stage design and in various other contexts. The artwork depicts bush tucker, ocean tucker, and medicinal plants and flowers of dreaming stories. All these things play a role in the health and well-being of Indigenous people, including the stories that explain how things came to be and why we exist. It is believed that this is where knowledge, strength, and a reason why came from. We hope to continue learning from and building a deeper understanding of this cultural wisdom. Looking out to this marvellous sea of gowns, I'd like to begin by congratulating each and every one of our graduating students. You are the reason we do what we do. Indeed, it's a special occasion for all of us, friends, family, teachers, and mentors. But it is especially significant for you, our graduates. Many of our graduates are the first in their family to graduate from university. This is a tremendous achievement. Today's events are the culmination of years of hard work, personal sacrifice, and commitment. I hope you feel a deep sense of pride and will take this moment to reflect on your achievements and how far you have come. As a cohort, you share in a unique education experience in an extremely challenging time in our history. So much has changed in recent years, and like many industries, universities had to undertake rapid innovation, particularly in teaching and learning. The strength and determination you have shown to get here will stay with you and hold you in good stead for many years to come. I hope that your experiences at UOW have shaped not only the person you are today and the career you're about to embark upon, but also the curiosity, empathy, and compassion you will take with you. The world is changing so quickly, And as we face complex social, environmental and economic challenges, I'm confident that as graduates of the University of Wollongong, you are well placed to lead the way forward. The completion of your studies at UOW places you among the most employable graduates in Australia and indeed the world. The success of our graduates is one of the many reasons our university enjoys such a strong reputation and is ranked among the top 2% of universities globally, while aiming higher every day. With programs at campuses in Dubai, Hong Kong and Malaysia, and partner institutions in China and Singapore, I hope that you feel proud to be a part of a university with an outstanding reputation that spans the globe. Alongside the many changes that will happen in your lives following graduation, today also marks a new type of connection with this university, one I hope you will be lifelong, through further study or as a proud ambassador. Joining our vibrant global alumni community of more than 170,000 alumni from almost 200 different countries, you are connected by the shared experience of studying at the University of Wollongong. As much as is possible, I encourage you to maintain the connection with the university and your fellow graduates. The relationships you have formed during your time here will be invaluable in the years to come. Please know this, graduates, you are our greatest achievement, and along with our researchers and partners, you're at the heart of UOW's mission to create lasting and positive impact. It's this community of like-minded people that has shaped our university to become a world leader for social and economic impact. Together with our partners, we're working to solve the biggest questions facing society and striving toward a better quality of life for future generations. This ceremony is public recognition of your commitment and achievement. It has been our absolute pleasure and privilege to have witnessed and played an integral role in your journey. I hope you will soak up every minute of these celebrations, remembering that this is not a conclusion. Indeed, this is a beginning. I hope you will capture these feelings of pride, energy and passion and take them with you into the future. This transition you're making today from a student to graduate is an opportunity to re-establish your priorities, take stock and focus on your future. It is time now to celebrate. Celebrate your hard work and success and know that the world is at your feet. As you set forth in your careers, remember to always be bold, courageous and strong and stay true to your beliefs. Again, my best wishes and congratulations to each of you graduates. May you have a very happy and memorable graduation day. Thank you for making us proud.
Thank you, Deputy Chancellor. It's now my great pleasure to commence the presentation of the graduates to our Deputy Chancellor. I now introduce the Executive Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities, Senior Professor Sue Bennett, to present the graduates to the Deputy Chancellor for the Faculty of the Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities.
Thank you, Professor Brawley. It's my great pleasure to be here celebrating with our graduates today. We're so proud of what you've achieved, and I wish to convey my personal congratulations to each of you. Would the graduates who are to be presented with the undergraduate and postgraduate awards from the Faculty of the Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities please stand? Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the graduates to receive awards from the Faculty of the Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, I confirm your admission to the awards for which you have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated.
William Patrick Aiken. Amy Banks. Christian Bullock. Bailey Bergen. Ivy Carter. Felipe Carvalho de Araujo D. Alexandra Marie Cooper. Sophie Deva. Megan May Dickey. Madison Duff. Erica Egan. Charlie Galt. Caitlin Judita. Georgia Madeline Guy. Walid Hadaya. Maddie Hawkins. Emma Ann Jenkins. Ruby Jones. Yana Karianis. Chuck Hay Lam. Liridona Latifi. Emmeline Rose Lavaca. Flora Liu. Richard J. de Leo. Ruby Lucino. Isabella Malon. Catherine Claire Marshall. Remy Patterson. Sean Pickering. Keely Elise Proudfoot. Holly Dana Stothard. Tobias Joshua Thomas. Sophie Elizabeth Tilling. Misha Louise Tilson. Emma May Truen. Alexander Veselinovich. Rebecca Kate Windmill. Molly Budovitz. Chelsea Lee Marie Bastable. Taryn Castle. Abby May Doyle. T. Yen Huang. Hannah Carolina Kairus. Thung An Kyo. Amy McAuliffe. Leela Moody. Isabel O'Connor. Casey Raudashu. Hallie Jewel Rutter. Alyssa Jade Shea. Vaughn Segal. Jacob Suter. Kira Ann Sweet. Charlotte Taylor. Zelia Rose Josefa Varudo. Chelsea Grace Wood. Laura Emily Broker-Towett. Phoebe Callow. Kayla Matthew. Pia Rose Pravira Gray. Caitlin Waitman. Natalie Hanan. Callie Ann Arnold. Ava Hetty Beadle. Rowan Fielding. Ryan Hassan. Anthony Cady. Mia Ann Lewis. Jackson Leo. India Rose Markovsky. Jayan Chin. Natalie Sirifoka. Gerard Smith. Megan Tripkovska. Robert Ethan Vaughan. Cooper Young. Molly Bland. Kia Buchan. Teresa Cavison. Josephine Dash. Ebony Davey. Kristen Elizabeth Eastlake. Elizabeth Ann Guy. Astrid Harris. Zoe Holder. Emily Elizabeth Martins. Kate Elizabeth McPhillamy. William Paul O'Toole. Tia Pericleos. Brianna Taylor. Erin Thompson. Monique Elise Weber. Aprile Bertaco. Amy Tamara de Jong. Darcy Rebecca Lawrence. Jessie McDermott. Bradley Strudwick. Jasper Kai Borman. Trianafila Weiss. Marilisa Grace Winslow. Sophie Brown. Georgia Renee Luscombe. Giuliano Desiderio Pisana. Adam Anis Rezaish Al-Kuheli. Brittany Barr. George Brooks. Chris Setonich. Patrick Stephen Ferrer. Harry William O'Keefe. Hannah Jade Skibetchi. Angel Mary Sunil. Ellen Rose Wedgwood. Bill Wilson. Sarah Rose Cherie Bergman. Amy Paris Clapham Turnbull. Michelle Claire Fry. Mia Grace Gibson. Zachary Andrew Hanlon. Dominique Angelo Hort. Samantha McKinnon. Paris McGuire. Kiara Jane Smith. Amy Louise Gibbons. Alana Rose Harriet. Amy Louise Hooper. Emma Beatrice Levilles. Isabella Razmovsky. Emma Simmons. Ava Contianis. Jessica O'Brien. Phoebe Potts. Della Jane Towers. Peter Brooke Friedrichs. Bronte Luca Hudson. Liam David Hudson O'Farrell. Kate Louise Beverly Johnston. Adam Bradley Martelli. Talia Joe Russell. Sean Barron. Jada Bartlett. Tanya Basra. Lillian Baxter. Ebony Jane Bone. Maggie Monet Brown. Isaac Burke. Brooke Courtney Kavanagh. Tess Daphne Chilby. Kyra Dusart. Bethany Ellis. Zachary John Fleming. Kirila Gallagher. Sasha Bree Garner. Bianca Humphreys. Scarlett Ruby Hunter Dennis. Annie Eliza Jenkins. Amy Catherine Logan. Tanya Matic. Macy Eleanor Milosevsky. Alexander Pazarkowski. Shanice Pereira. Thomas Joshua Pollock. Louis Provost. Ashley Tryanovsky. Ebru Turkmen. Campbell Peter Wakeling. Bria Ruby Whiten. Michaela Jane Williams. Chanel Sharon Zamet. Leah Dan. Olivia Rose McAuliffe. Lauren Rizzi. Emma Elizabeth Sheehan. Emily Tadros. Meg Hannah Tomczynski. Abby Tromestad. Natalia Suzanne Leslie Smith. Holly Jane Webster. Ellie Wright Pedersen. Carla Marie Bereka. Kaylee Clear. Rachel Compton. Rubiana Jane Curran. Ruben Wade Efoti. Daniela Eftimovsky. Abby Fitzgerald. Georgia Horn. Della Erin Hoskins. Tian Inglis. Taylor Rose Jameson. Erin Kelleher. Liam Brody Loveridge. Carly Shales. Kira Ashley Smith. Bella Sumner. Susana Villalta Gomez. Caitlin Williams. Tatum Barrington. Helena Gimoyanis. Tule Kailahi. Georgia Mansell. Laura Merritt. Haley Mason. Leonie Marie McElroy. Sarah Mutia. Petunia Mtandabari. Ida Mae Penning. Hannah Rochester. Liesl Catherine Savage. Emma Beatrice Simpson. Angela Stoichevska. Matilda Tui. Melody Ann Margaret Wright. Holly Jennifer Pabian. Shira Lee Ward. Sophia Stevens Avelianel. Hannah Bryan. Carmen Pollitt. Taylor Ide Miller. Gabrielle Mee. Madeline Date. Brittany Angus. Isabel Gill. Nicholas Luke Bagarich. Cara Jade Tuck. Paige Webster. Siobhan Lee Vandermeer. Gabriela Maria Gonzalez. Zainab Karamanli. Freya Cristina Marasigan Villare. Samuel Fox Mark Oborn. John Mitchell. Caitlin Olsen Ludlow. Shayla Nancy Carl. Janae Parker. Abby Lee Franks. Brittany Teresa Williams. Maria Isabel Clitar Jamie. Jade Ryan. Daisy Hazel Claire Looms. Byron John Davis. Annie Mae Roberts. Lillian Thelma Derrett Woods. Hannah Dews. Rachel Patricia Ann Jefferson. Jacob Joe Leah. Sarah Annette Carlton Douglas. Kaylee Marie Shepherd. Camille Rose Benson. Taylor Louise Brown. Haley Jean Bryant. Rhiannon Sarah Kernett. Seamus Patterson King.
We will be continuing with the presentation of awards shortly. I'd now like to introduce our musical item for today. It's my pleasure to introduce Sandon Groves. Sandon is currently studying his honours in psychology here at UOW. He's a local musician who has been performing at weddings, venues and events for the last 5 years. Please join me in welcoming Sandon, who is going to perform Dancing in the Moonlight.
Get it almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep them tight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Like our fun and we never fight. You can dance and stay upside. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Thank you.
We will now present the awards for our postgraduate graduates from the Faculty of the Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities.
Nihal Panu. Serkan Dogan. Gary Emil Lux. Dean Ruprecht. Donnellan Tuord. Karen Wardlaw. Jared James Watman. Po Ki Ip. Shilpa Panyam. Samara Leanne Margaret Shepherd. Imogen Joan Brown. Taylor K. Kerry Fowler. Nishan Subedi. Ye Ying Pan. Yu Jin Bai. Kurt Albert Slade. Apeksha Adhikari. Samjana Adhikari. Deepika Baruwal. Diane Tuet Ni Kao. Riley Paul Flynn Jenkins. Mary Wairimu Kiyama. Joan Njambi Magu. Chloe Marie Rydell. Claire Marie Robb. Madison Blanche Selcraig. Luke James Bathe. Bianca Jean Beetham. Talia Grace Brown. Mariah Mary Kassar. Chloe Marie Friday. Celine Nicole Hetherington. Melanie Kim Hunter. Christy Joy Hurley. Sehel Mahmoud. Yasmin Salma Molina. Brianna L. Morris. Madeline Murphy. Georgia Kate Riddle. Madeline Lane Ross. Joanna Sotiropoulos. Rena Starr. Catherine Elizabeth Stevenson.
It is now with great pleasure that I announce our doctoral award recipients today. Will the graduates who are to be presented with doctoral awards from the Faculty of the Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities please stand? Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the doctoral graduates from the Faculty of the Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities who, by reasons of their thesis and other work at the university, have met the requirements for admission to doctoral degrees. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you for their doctoral degrees. For their exploration into relationship between well-being and social determinants of health among Australians during the COVID-19 pandemic, Dr. Heidi Green. For their exploration into the development of a culturally situated trauma-informed approach in Aboriginal out-of-home care, Dr. Samantha Jane Lukey. For their study into developing a food pedagogy framework to advance urban food policies and food-related initiatives for promoting societal health and sustainability, Dr. Sujin Park. For their study into the social practice of peer review of journal article submissions, Dr. Najme Herad Pawar. For their study into the formal properties and thematic possibilities of the contemporary short story cycle, Dr. Emma Louise Darragh. For their examination of the possibilities and limitations of lyric essays as anti-colonial writing, Dr. Jennifer May Saunders. For their study into practice-based research conducted via Ignoramus Anonymous, a support group for ignorance, Dr. Malcolm Whittaker.
Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce Curly Saunders to give the occasional address. Curly Saunders OAM is a proud Gunner woman and award-winning author, multidisciplinary artist and consultant. An experienced speaker and facilitator advocating for the environment and equality, Curly was the New South Wales Aboriginal Woman of the Year in 2020. In 2022, she was awarded an Order of Australia Medal for her contribution to the arts, particularly literature. Curly has partnered with global organisations including Google, Fender, the Sydney Opera House, Qantas, Spotify, Mecca and ESOP to celebrate stories and cultivate change. Her celebrated books, among others, include Bindi, Our Dreaming, Kindred, Our Dreaming and forthcoming Returning in 2023. Her play Going Home, directed by Shari Sebens, will take the stage in 2024 with a second development in 2023. She's also writing her anticipated novel, Yaraman, assisted by Osco. Please join me in welcoming Curly.
Yaranji, if I keep playing with my hat, it's because it's too big. Thank you, Annie May, wherever you are. It's always a treat when I get to hear you speak, and you always offer such wisdom. And Yaraji, Tarawo, Ewan, Elaura, Wadi Wadi, Maring, Yaranji Bamo, Garu, Minji Gari, Yaranji Buringiling. I acknowledge that we're here today on the sacred lands of many people, Tarawo, Elaura, Ewan, and Wadi Wadi, and I honour their continued connection to land and sea and skies with loving reverence. I give thanks to my ancestors, who also have ties to this country. I'd like to also acknowledge Deputy Chancellor Robert Ryan, esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, my teachers, and the Kugang Janbi men who gave us our incredible smoking as we entered. I'd also like to acknowledge my nan, who's here today, and her daughter and my godmother, Auntie Jen, my favourite auntie, who just received her doctorate, which is incredible, and who graduates today. I received my honours in education here at UOW in 2012, and I went on to teach for a time, and I'm currently living out the wild life of not staying in my lane. And in this vein, I wear many hats, some that don't fit, and mostly they are to be a writer and an artist, and sometimes a consultant. I create to connect to make change, and this work has me recording documentaries about endangered species like the glossy black cockatoo, flying to cities to record audios for biennales, or working with companies like Google to design digital installations for Vivid and leading their diversity, equity, and inclusion training. It also has me penning poems and plays and books. And when I was asked to offer life advice to you today, I decided that I was underqualified and turned instead to the people who know such things. Dr. Tamron Bennett is one of those people. She's a mentor of mine and a poet who helped me in the stepping out of my teaching and into the arts. And she wisely says that we should begin all things with a poem. So here goes. This is auntie time, and it requires you all to howl. So I'll give you a warm-up. We need a oh! Perfect. You're going to get louder, and I hope the real, that energy that you're feeling about just having graduated, that comes out. I'll turn to you and I'll, conduct you when we get to that. This is auntie time for Pip and for my nephew Sam. When my sister comes home on the full moon, we howl at her, teaching our nephew new tricks on the balcony under swinging mountain ash and gums who raised us too. He is learning to talk but doesn't have a word for this yet. For this wily time-marking, familial noise-making with belly breath billows in cold Gunungara air. He laughs at us as if one of the old people, as if remembering this lesson from a time before. You'll get louder, don't worry. He laughs at us as if one of the old people, as if remembering this lesson from a time before. We empty our lungs and feel still suburban night with the first words the dingo spoke. I point him to that songline there, the one who holds this animal's story. He can't walk it yet and doesn't have a name for this escarpment, but we don't need him to have those to know that this is his story. And his song was written in sinew long before he came along. That ridgeline moulded his very spine, and he is one and the same with country, that we move with unison, with mother's time, with the night, with the light of the moon soft on smiling cheeks as we and renew the trust that all is as it should be. Thank you for indulging me. It's more fun at nighttime, isn't it, when that moon's real big and she's waning, so I get it. This poem is about the knowledge that we inherit and hand down. And for me, it's a reminder of Ganigalang, or the dreaming. The dreaming has been taught to me and expanded upon by my elders over time. It's my north node, my guiding force, my guiding light on the path to know which is right for me. The dreaming is a way of being in relationship and reciprocity with all things. It's our responsibility to our community and culture and country. And I'm summarising a galaxy here for you, but Ganyigalang includes 3 parts. We must make sure that we care for country. Country is who we are and who we are born from, who we return to when we die. She's our sustenance, our identity, our nest, our mother. We must care for ourselves by being connected to country, eating food from the sea, swimming in those waters, appreciating the trees, getting sleep, which hopefully you can catch up on now, taking time out, staying connected, and living in alignment with our values. And we do this so that we can care for our community by offering our gifts to make the world a better place. And in looking around, I can see that you have many gifts. I can see that some of you will be the artists and the storytellers, maybe the educators, the nurturers, change makers, dream weavers. You'll be the ones who sit with the questions longer and the people that we turn to for answers. Some of you will be the kind who show up always, and someone here can make a whole room belly laugh. There's spirits in this space who will plant forests for a tomorrow so that tomorrow knows trees. And many of you will squeeze sad hands and pour cuppas to warm them. And a few of you will pet the dog at the coffee shop who everyone else forgets for puppies because he is old and scruffy. And I can't offer you advice, but the wisdom of my teachers and elders would be to honour those gifts, honour these qualities, share them generously, and spend time with the land and with the sea who nourishes us. And always begin with a poem. I can't wait to witness your ripples in the world. Congratulations, and good luck as your path unfolds. Yaranji.
Curly, thanks for your inspiring words, and I think it's the first occasional address I've attended with full audience participation, so congratulations to the audience as well. I would now like to call upon Jacob Lyer to give the vote of thanks. Jacob completed a Bachelor of Science Honours and was a Dean Scholar in 2022 with a high distinction average, a very great achievement. Jacob's honours research was at the cutting edge of human geography with a study on perceptions of value and risk about sea level rise and adaptation. His research demonstrated an aptitude for critical empirical research and, more importantly, a personal capacity to broach difficult questions with community members about one of their dearest possessions, the home. Jacob has a gift for interrogating world-changing issues and sympathetic rapport, and it is this quality that will bring him further success, of which we as a university are most proud. Please join me in welcoming Jacob.
Deputy Chancellor, members of the university, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, family and friends. It is an honour to stand before you today and deliver a vote of thanks on behalf of the graduates of the Faculty of Arts, Social Sciences and Humanities for the April 2023 graduation ceremony. This ceremony is a day of incredible excitement and reflection as we celebrate years of our lives dedicated toward an academic journey. Each and every one of us have experienced our own different version of this journey, but I know we all share a few common experiences. Like the nerves of going into your first ever class, the relief of submitting your last ever assignment, and the panic of realizing you just missed your tutorial enrollment. I know there have been moments where we have all felt inquisitive, challenged, and accomplished, as these are intrinsic to the nature of learning. Equally, this journey we have all had has been so much more than academic. We have made new friends and created memories which we'll cherish for years on end. We have found the courage to step out of our comfort zone and grow from new experiences. We have endured personal battles, sacrifice, and hard work to be here today. This is especially true for all of the graduates here. Between the chaos of COVID, the rising cost of living, and numerous social and environmental crises we've endured, we are truly a resilient and determined cohort. And on that note, on behalf of my fellow graduates, I extend immense gratitude to the staff at the University of Wollongong who have made this graduation possible. It is your resilience, calibre, and dedication toward our journey which inspires and supports us. Thank you for your devotion. This gratitude is extended to my fellow graduates and the University of Wollongong as a whole for fostering an environment of learning and growth which has facilitated our incredible journey. I extend a very special thank you to all the partners, parents, family, and friends who are here for us graduates today. It is your heart and encouragement which has uplifted us through all the ups and downs and pushed us to our greatest potential. I'd also like to express our gratitude to today's guest speaker, Keely Saunders, for delivering an inspiring presentation. Your message resonates with our experiences at the University of Wollongong on respected and lively Dharawal country. To my fellow graduates, congratulations. We should all be remarkably proud of ourselves for our achievement and accolade. We emerge from this journey with abundant opportunities ahead. I wish you all the best in celebrating today, and I'm inspired by the future that we will create. Thank you.
Thank you, Jacob. Graduates, families, friends, colleagues, we are coming to the close of our ceremony today. We now wish to share with you our graduation video. We hope this video will encourage you all to reflect on the infinite moments that have led to where you are sitting today.
Everything we've done has led towards today. But graduation seems singular. After all, it's one day, one degree, one end and one beginning. Think about it this way though. If we divide today by 4 years,
or 5 years,
or 3 years,
or 8 years,
the equation becomes clearer. Because today isn't just an event or a graduation or a moment of change. It's what we've created through 24 subjects.
11 all-nighters.
357 books read.
54 5,000-word essays.
40 monologues critiqued.
154 films watched.
And 4 films made.
Let's be real though. Our experience is way bigger than just the classroom. You've got to factor in
665 hypotheses,
6 heated dramas,
2 semesters abroad, 5 new cultures experienced,
12 concerts attended, 843 waves ridden,
169 hours lounging around,
17 dance parties,
2 major heartbreaks,
and more lifelong friendships than we can count.
When we take those experiences, the long days, late nights and early mornings into the equation, we realise that graduation at the University of Wollongong isn't just some singular thing.
That it's a transition from finding our purpose
to changing our world with the purpose we found.
That our passport to the future has been stamped
with the mark of a globally respected education.
And most importantly, we realise the moments that led up to this are
a tapestry,
a symphony,
an equation,
a 65,000-year-old history.
We realise that though today is a single moment, graduation is much bigger than any one day. Because, like an algorithm made up of bits of code,
or a building built from many bricks,
or a community built from many different people, today is the result of our
experiments,
experiences,
tests,
trials,
and victories.
So that's what we celebrate today. Not the cap, not the gown, but the infinite number of moments we shared at the University of Wollongong.
Before we close, can I please ask our graduates to remain seated while the rest of the audience stands? Please join me in congratulating our graduates by giving them a warm round of applause. Thank you. You may now be seated. Now, could I ask our audience to remain seated while our graduates stand? Please join me in thanking our family, friends and supporters for supporting our students on this incredible journey by giving them a warm round of applause. Thank you. You may now be seated. I'd like to warmly thank the students and staff who volunteered their time today to assist with the celebration. We feel incredibly proud to celebrate our graduates here today. We would like to invite all of you to join us under the marquee outside for light refreshments and to congratulate our graduates. Our mace bearer will lead the academic procession, followed by the graduates and then our VIPs. Guests, please be patient and remain in your seats as the ushers will be giving you instructions on exiting the venue. Please take direction from our ushers as you will be exiting row by row. Congratulations once again to our graduates. I now declare this ceremony closed.